Good morning, students. In the previous class, I started exercise 6b, that is application of linear equation in one variable, and we completed up to question number 3. Today we will continue same exercise from question number 4. Exercise 6b. Question number 4 is, if the sum of two consecutive odd numbers is 84, find the numbers. In previous class, I also explained you what are consecutive numbers. Numbers which follow each other in order without gaps from smallest to largest are known as consecutive numbers. Now in this question, this is consecutive odd numbers. Not only consecutive numbers, this is consecutive odd numbers. So what are consecutive odd numbers? If we take first odd number 1, then next odd number will be 3. If we take first odd number 1, then next odd number will be 3, then next will be 5, then 7, then 9, and so on. So what we notice, if we add 2, this 1, then we get next odd number. If we add again 2 to this 3, then we get next odd number. Again we have to add 2 to this odd number to get the next odd number. So consecutive odd numbers differ from each other by 2. If we take the first odd number here, let the first odd number is x. Then consecutive odd number of x, it will be x plus 2, because here also if we add 2, then we get the next odd number. In the same way, if we take in place of 1 first odd number x, then next odd number will be x plus 2. So let the first odd number is equal x, then consecutive odd number of x, it will be x plus 2. Now according to the question, what is given in the question? Sum of two consecutive odd numbers is 84. So we write sum of two consecutive odd numbers is equal 84. First number is x, this one, and second number is x plus 2. When we add these two numbers, means x plus 2 is equal 84. So x plus x, 2x plus 2 is equal 84. Then 2x is equal 84. Take this 2 to this side. It becomes minus 2. Then 2x is equal 82. Then x is equal 82 upon this 2. 2 1 ja 2, 2 4 ja 8, 2 1 ja 2. X is equal 1. Means value of x is equal 1. So now we put the value of x here and here. Then first odd number will be 41. Consecutive odd number of 41 is equal 41 plus 2, that is 43. See here. First odd number is equal 41. Consecutive odd number of 41 is equal 41 plus 2 is equal 43. Next question number 5. If the sum of three consecutive even numbers is 114, find the numbers. Again here it is consecutive numbers, but this time this is even number. In question 3 we take only consecutive natural number. In question number 4 we take consecutive odd numbers, and in next question we take consecutive even numbers. And this time we are taking 3 consecutive even numbers, not 2. So students, if we take first odd number 2, then next odd number, not odd number, even number. If we take first even number 2, then next even number will be 4, next will be 6, then 8, then 10, and so on. So again, if we add 2 to the first number, then we get next even number. If we again add 2, then we get next even number. Again if we add 2, then we get next even number, and so on. In the same way, if we take first even number x, then next even number will be x plus 2. So let first even number is equal x, then second and third consecutive even numbers will be x plus 2 and x plus 4. Second will be x plus 2, then third will be x plus 4. Now according to the question, sum of 3 consecutive even number is 114. So first even number plus second even number then plus third even number is equal 114. Now 1x plus 1x plus 1x, it becomes 3x plus 2 plus 4 plus 6 is equal 114. So 3x is equal 114 minus this 6. 3x is equal 108. X is equal 108 upon 3. 3 1 ja 3, 3 3 ja 9, 3 6 ja 18. X is equal 36. Now put this value of x here. First even number, then second even number and third even number. So we will write first even number is equal 36. Second consecutive even number is equal 36 plus 2, 38. Third consecutive even number is equal 36 plus 4, that is 40. Next question number 6. The angles of a triangle are in the ratio 3:4:5. Find the angles. Students, you know in a triangle there are 3 angles and ratio of these 3 angles is given 3:4:5. So first we take, let first angle is 3x, second angle is 4x, third angle is 5x. And sum of 3 angles of a triangle is always 180. Whether triangle is small or big, the sum of all 3 angles of a triangle is always 180. So first angle is 3x plus 4x plus 5x. Sum of 3 angles 3x plus 4x plus 5x is equal 180. 3 plus 4 7, 7 plus 5 12, 12x is equal 180. Then x is equal 180 upon 12. 12 1 ja 12, 12 1 ja 12, 60 remainder 60, 12 5 ja 60. X is equal 15. Now again put this value of x here. So measurement of first angle 3x is equal 3 multiply 15. 15 3 ja 45. Measurement of the second angle 4x. 4x means 4 multiply 15, 60 degree. Third angle of triangle is 5x. 5x means 5 multiply 15 is equal 75 degree. Now come to question number 7. Question number 7 is 2 supplementary angles differ by 20 degree. Find the angles. First, students, first you should know what are supplementary angles. What are supplementary angles? If the sum of measurement of 2 angles is 180 degree, then they are known as supplementary angles. If sum of measurement of any 2 angles is 180 degree, suppose one angle is 60 degree and other is 120, then their sum will be 180. Then they are known as supplementary angles. Or we can say if one angle is 70, then other will be 110. Again their sum will be 180. So what is the given in the question? 2 supplementary angles differ by 20. Differ by 20 means their difference is 20. So let first supplementary angle is equal x degree, then other angle will be x plus 20 degree. See here, first angle is x and other is 20 degree more than first. then it means their difference is 20. Or you can say, you can understand it, suppose one angle is 60, then other is 80. 60 plus 20, 80. Their difference is 20 degree. So sum of supplementary angle is equal 180 degree. First angle is x, second angle is x plus 20 degree. Their sum is shown by this plus sign is equal 180. X plus x, 2x plus 20 equal 180. 2x is equal 180 minus 20 degree. 2x is equal 160. Then x is equal 160 upon 2. X is equal 2 1 ja 2, 2 8 ja 16, 0. X is equal 80 degree. So measurement of the first angle is 80 degree and measurement of the second angle is 80 plus 20, 100 degree. Next question, question number 8. Two numbers are in the ratio 5:9. There are two numbers and their ratio is 5:9 and their difference is 24. Find the numbers. Students, always remember, if ratio is given, then we take it with x, as we did here. Here the angle ratio of three angle is given 3:4:5. We take first angle 3x, second angle 4x, third angle 5x. In the same way, here ratio of two numbers is given 5:9. So let the first number is 5x and second number is 9x. And their difference is 24. Difference means minus. It means if we subtract this 5x from 9x, their difference is 24. So 9x minus 5x. It will be their difference equal 24. 9x minus 5x is equal 4x equal 24. Then x is equal 24 upon this 4. 4 1 ja 4, 4 6 ja 24. X is equal 6. Again put this value of x here in these two numbers. Therefore, the first number will be 5x. 5x means 5 multiply 6. 5 6 ja 30. Second number is 9x. 9x means 9 multiply 6. 9 6 ja 54. Next question. Question number 9. Two numbers are in the ratio 3:4. If 2 is subtracted from each number, the ratio becomes 2:3. Find the numbers. Again we are given ratio of two numbers, that is 3:4. Again we will take, let the first number is equal 3x and the second number is equal 4x. After this, what is given? If 2 is subtracted from each number, first number, if we subtract 2 from first number, it becomes 3x minus 2, and when we subtract 2 from second number, it becomes 4x minus 2. Then ratio becomes 2:3. Ratio means division. So first number 3x minus 2 upon 4x minus 2 is equal, now 2:3 means 2 upon 3. Now by cross multiplication, 3 multiply by this 3x minus 2 equal 2 multiply this 4x minus 2, then 3 3 ja 9x minus 3 2 ja 6 equal 2 4 ja 8x minus 2 2 ja 4. Now this 9x, take this 8x this side, minus 8x equal minus 4 this one, take this minus 6 from left to right side, it becomes plus 6. Then 9x minus 8x is equal x equal minus 4 plus 6. We will subtract this 4 from 6. It becomes 2. So value of x is equal 2. Now put this value of x here in these two numbers. So first number is equal 3x. 3 multiply 2. 3 2 ja 6. Second number is equal 4x. 4 multiply 2 is 8. Next question. Question number 10. The sum of 1/4 of a number. The sum of 1/4 of a number and 6 is 22. Find the number. Again first we let the number is equal x. First of all, what we do in each and every question, we take the number as X or A or B, whatever you have to find out, assume it. Here we have to find out the number, so we will take let the number is equal X. Now 1/4 of a number. 1/4 of the number means 1/4 of X. It is 1/4. 1/4 means 1/4. Of means multiply. Number means X. Then it will become X1 X upon 4. Sum of 1/4 of a number. This is 1/4 of a number and 6 or 6 in दोनों का sum. It means we have to add this 6 in this X upon 4. So what we will write, X upon 4 plus 6 is equal 22. Now this X upon 4 is equal 22. Take this plus 6 from left hand side to right hand side, minus 6. Then X upon 4 is equal 22 minus 6, 16. Then by cross multiplication, X is equal 4 into 16. X is equal 64. So therefore number is equal 64. Now come to next question. Question number 11. In a class of 30 students, the number of girls is 2/3 of the number of boys. Find the number of girls in the class. Here in this question we have to find the number of girls in the class. Read this line again. The number of girls is 2/3 of the number of boys. So here first we will take, we will assume the number of boys in the class. Let the number of boys equal X. Now number of girls. Number of girls is equal 2/3 of the number of boys. 2/3 means 2/3. Of means multiply, and number of boys we have taken as X. So 2/3 multiplied by X, it becomes 2X upon 3. Now total number of students in the class. Total number of students is equal 30, and number of students in the class means number of girls plus number of boys is equal 30. Number of girls is 2X upon 3 plus number of boys is X. X means X upon 1 equal 30. Now solve this equation. LCM of 3 and 1 is 3. Divide this 3 by this 3. 3 1 ja 3. Then 1 multiply 2X plus 1 3 ja 3. 3 multiply X is equal 30. Now 2 1 ja 2. 2X plus 3X upon this 3 equal 30. 2X plus 3X is equal 5X upon 3 is equal 30. By cross multiplication, 5X is equal 30 multiply 3. Then X is equal 30 multiply 3 upon this 5. 5 1 ja 5, 5 6 ja 30. X is equal 6 3 ja 18. And what is the X? X is number of boys. So number of boys is equal 18. Then what will be the number of girls? Number of girls. What is the total number of students? 30. Number of boys we have to find out 18. So 30 minus 18, 12. Number of girls is equal 12. So students, we have completed up to question number 11. Now 4 questions left. These 4 questions we will do in the next class. Then our syllabus also will be completed. You will write all these sums in your fair notebook, and students, you have to do examples of this exercise also. You will read all the examples. There are, see example 7, this example 8, then example 9, example 10 and example 11. You have to solve all these examples also. All these examples are important. They questions of these examples may be in the question paper. Okay. Complete your work in the notebook timely. Do not leave any pending work now. Okay, students. Thank you.